What's going on, everybody? Lead Farmer 73 here. I am about to plant coffee and tea. All right, let's get right into it. I am literally just getting home from another trip from Mississippi, family reunion, which was beautiful. I want to say hello to everybody on your way in. Guava, and that's what I forgot to do. I got a guava I wanted to taste. It's good to see everybody. And I just kind of wanted to touch base. But while I was touching base, I had a lot of good news. I wanted to give you guys an update on all the tropicals that I brought back with me. My sugar apple, I started growing a sugar apple and now it's like this big, so that's cool. I want to show you that. I had some star fruit on here until I left and they're really hard to see. So I'm going to do my best to try to find them. It's been really hot here. How you guys doing? It's been really, really hot here. And while I was on the road, it was raining. It did not rain here, and I found that out. Every time I cut on my alarm system and check my cameras and everything, it looked like it was gonna rain just like it do right now, but it didn't rain here in South Carolina. Every other state I went to, I've been through Georgia, I've been through Alabama, I've been through Mississippi, and raining like crazy every day I was gone. But I keep looking at my looking at my cameras, no rain. Is it hot? Okay. Is it raining in Ohio? I don't know. What's going on, Black Tropical Homestead? How y'all doing? And I'm going to let you guys know a couple other things that I'm about to do now. So yeah, Samantha, we're going to get right into it. So before I get into it, I wanted to give everybody a FYI. Everybody, come on, fly. Let me clean off my camera for a second. I want to give everybody a FYI before I get started. If you can see this, I got 20 buckets right here, 25-gallon buckets. We're going to talk about that first. We got 25-gallon buckets. In my garage, I have 30 more. So what I want to let you guys know is 5-gallon buckets they're becoming hard to find. Anybody having problems finding 5-gallon buckets? That's number one. Number two is when you do find them, the price has doubled, if not tripled or quadrupled in a lot of the places. So I'm going to give a red alert of where this stuff is. How you doing, Grace Guines? Hey, Anita. Hey, Rosalind. Hey, Try5. So here's the deal. Everybody, before they sell out, Home Depot. Listen. Did you see the buckets? They're not orange. They're not orange. Home Depot online has these buckets even cheaper than Walmart. They're at they were, I don't know anymore. They were $2.97 a piece. You're not going to find them at that price anymore. If you find the white buckets, if they're not food gradable bakery style buckets, if you find plain old white buckets, they crumble and they get brittle after 1 year. They always break or crack and get brittle. The darker colors is what you want. Everybody say, I don't, planting in dark buckets and containers, do something to the roots. Man, that couldn't be further from the truth for me. That couldn't be further from the truth because I've had success for them for years. So this fly is tripping. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up. Home Depot is the spot for buckets right now. I got 50 of them. I had to. because I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff going on coming up soon, and I need to get them in these containers, and I don't have time to be going around hunting for them, number one. And number two, the price when you find them, and they're asking, have you guys seen online? They are asking anywhere from $5 to $16 per bucket. Can't make it up. Go Google it. Check it out. Go look at 5-gallon buckets. They're anywhere from $5 and $7 all the way up to 20 and even more. Some of the prices you think is wrong, like they must have did a typo. This must be $50 for 10 of them or something. No, it'd be $50 for one 5-gallon bucket. When I was looking, I did this before we left, so this was maybe 3 weeks ago. I tell you, please go get as many as you can get if you're going to be planting in containers. So I'm just going to knock this out, and I'm just going to let y'all know how this is going. Right out the gate, I'm not going to beat around the bush. Where my boys at? Here we go. Here go my coffee right here. As you can see, it has grown since, look at this. I'm trying to see if y'all can see. This how high it's grown since I had it. When I got them, they was down here. So they're growing relatively fast. This is almost hip high. This is how fast it's growing. So the reason I'm repotting my coffee and my tea is because I literally am watering them every single day. Every day I come out, they're withered down to the bone. And that means they must be root bound, because you shouldn't have to water them every single day. So let's get it. I'm gonna get right into it. And with my tea, I do plan on putting these in the ground, but you see the small little 1-gallon container they're in? That's not gonna fly. So I'm gonna get them out of these. All right now. I'm gonna get them out of this 1-gallon container and get them in a 5-gallon container and get the hawk over my chicken coop. I'm gonna get, I wish I could show y'all this. I'm gonna get them out of this, this mess and get them planted. So I hope you guys got a chance to get some coffee. Now, I am a coffee lover, connoisseur, if you will, and I love my coffee. So I figured, why not try to grow my own dog coffee, man? Now, if I don't spend nothing else, I spend a lot of money on coffee. So, any questions? Hey, Beauty in the Garden, any questions before I get started? Because I'm just going to get crunked up real quick. See this? Beautiful, brand new 5-gallon bucket. I'm going to grab 2 of them right out the gate. Coffee can be grown as a house plant too, you guys. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put 2 of these big guys in the house. We're going to do this, and then I want to sit and talk with you for a hot second. I want to show you the results on some of this stuff. I got the wrong tripod, and I'm doing the best I can do. Hey, Liz, see you. You see the Peach Pits group told you. I don't know what that meant. I missed something. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna just get right into it, you guys. So, like I told you before, you're gonna get a bucket. You're gonna get a 5-gallon bucket, and this is how I do it. Everybody, sometimes I have buckets with holes around the sides, around the rim, but for the most part, I like to go right in here. Okay. So I'm gonna bring you right on in here and show you exactly what I'm doing. I got a 3/4. Sometimes I use a 1-inch drill bit, a paddle or whatever, a hole saw, whatever it's gonna be. But With these trees, I kind of want them to hold a little bit more water, a little bit more longer, so I went down a 1/4 of an inch. So I'm just going to go ahead and poke that sucker right here. If you go in reverse, you don't got to clean the hole. Go in forward, and then come back in reverse, and you don't got to even clean the hole out. See that? No cleaning. I'm going to do one more. Wait, can y'all see that? Yeah, I hope you can see that. If you can't, I'll bring you downstairs. There you go. We're going to hit that right there. Now I'm going to go in reverse. No cleaning. See that? I don't got to pull my knife out and clean nothing. That hole is sweet. So I'm going to put that away. And now all I'm going to do, you guys, is come over here. I'm going to grab some of this soil, this mixture that I poured out of this bag a little earlier. And this is some of that soil I got from Lucas. I got soil from Lucas, and mushroom compost is what I'm using, the mixture. So I'm gonna bring it up a little bit for y'all so you can see exactly what I'm doing. It ain't always gotta be on my ugly mug. Let me see if it'll be still here. Give me 2 ticks. There we go, there we go. So make sure y'all can see that. So I'm just gonna fill this bucket up just like this. This is how simple this is. Now I'm gonna gauge it with this other coffee. I'm gonna sit this in here just to see how farther I gotta go. Okay, I can dump some of that out. So I'm gonna use this bucket, and I'm gonna shake some of that in there, because we're gonna do that one next. Because I want this pot to be down about a 1/2 inch or so. So I'm gonna try it again. That's exactly where I want it to be. Let me show you. That's exactly where I want that to be. Down right under that lip. So this can catch the water right here. So let me see if you guys can see that at all. My tripod is really tripping. Okay. So I'm gonna take that out. I wanna show you how dense this coffee plant is. Look at that. I'm gonna have to shave this up a little bit. That's insane. You can't even see in there. See that? So I'm going to be pulling a little bit of this foliage off. I'm not going to do it now because I want to propagate some of this and duplicate it. So some of it I'm going to do cuttings, and some of it I'm going to do air layers on this coffee. So all I'm going to do now, I'm going to get it out the pot. Make sure y'all can see that. I'm going to set it down in there. Look at that. That's root bound like crazy. See that? This is why it won't hold any water anymore. That's solid root bound. Look at the bottom. The bottom is just worse. So I'm gonna shake this off a little bit. I'm gonna loosen them roots up. Come on over here with me. This will probably sit better in the dirt. And it does. So I'm gonna loosen them roots up so they can spread out a little bit more. Make sure you loosen that up. See that? Look how much better that look. Now I'm just gonna set that down in there, and I'm gonna slowly just fill that up around the sides with the soil that I got on the side over here. Don't cover the top of that root ball, no matter what you do, because your roots need to breathe just like you. I always look at it like this. Your top roots is like the snorkel. If you go underwater, right, your roots the same way. They'll drown. So your top roots are like a snorkel. So the bottom roots can feed underwater and go down there and have a good time, see the wildlife, but the top roots can still breathe. So keep that all the way open like that. I'm just gonna pack that around. Has a whole new pot and room to. I'm gonna show you. Look at that. Plenty of room to grow now. Okay? And what I'm gonna do, I gotta get some of this foliage off of the. Everything melted. Everything melted. Sorry about that, you guys. Can you hear me okay? It's that hot out there. I don't even know how hot it is. Computer, what's the temperature?
At the moment, it's 90 degrees Fahrenheit.
Shh.
Tonight, you can expect a low.
Okay, can y'all hear me okay? Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. It's a million degrees out there. And my phone overheated. My phone overheated, and there's nothing I can do about that. If I go back out there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a video, and I'm just going to do it step by step and show you. I don't even know how far I went. I don't know when the phone cut off. Something told me, look at the screen. Because I said, I'll be doing this for about an hour and nobody be seeing nothing. Right now, I'm gonna wait till the sun go down and I'm gonna just redo it. I'm gonna just do it again. So I don't wanna keep you guys. Any questions? As a matter of fact, I do have something to tell you guys while we're here. Hey, Be Rich. Blackstrap Go Home said, please be careful outside. It's hot. Get your work done early in the morning and late. Amen. Amen. But my coffee they needed to be tended to. Hey, Victoria Felder said, I sprayed a glove with some perfume I don't like. Guess what happened? The bees came. Oh, that'll happen. It must got lemon oil in it. The guy from Texas says 108 in Texas. So, let me see. Marmar says, name the coffee you planted. Sorry if you already mentioned it. No, I didn't mention it. I left the tag outside. Don't worry, because I'm gonna do another video and I'm gonna tell you everything, what kind of coffee it was and everything. I cannot think of it right now. Something Arabica. I can't think of it. I know that's the scientific name for it, but I'll get it to you, okay? I'm sorry about that, you guys. Stuff got ugly. So, any questions? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you this. Jeanette says, if it gets too hot for your phone, it's too hot for you to remember to drink water. Good, that's a good note. Happy Mac, lead Farmers Every 3, you're doing great with the 50 by 50. I'm working on it. I said, you know what, ain't no need in talking about it. If everybody is in the process of trying to be a little bit more healthy, shed some pounds and everything, all I can say is, you don't gotta keep talking about it every 5 seconds, you know, because people judge you and they watch you, and the more you talk about it, the more they wanna, be like, do that to you. Just, you know what you need to be doing. That's all. Let me see. Vanessa say, I spoke to you earlier. Please go back and read. Vanessa, baby girl, when did I even get a chance to see what you said? You said you spoke to me earlier. Please go back and read. Okay. Let me see. I need my zucchini pollinated. That's why I put the perfume on the glove. Oh, got you. So, you guys, I'm going to say this. All right. How many gardeners do I got? Come on, give it to me. How long will you leave coffee plant in a 5-gallon pot? I really want to put them in a, what is that? That 28-gallon tub that I get, the laundry tub, I want to put them in that because the tree is going to get anywhere from 4 to 6 feet tall. Okay, I got a bunch of gardeners in here. How many people? Well, this is going out to the people that have not started gardening. This is going out to the new gardeners and even the old gardeners. I just want to put something on our OG gardeners' mind. But for the new gardeners or people that didn't start yet, I do want to tell you this. Um, I'm not interested so much in conspiracy theories at all. Miss me with that, okay? I'm a factual man. I don't care what's happening out here with all this sneezing, sniffing, and snotting. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't say it, but you dig what I'm saying. All this sneezing, snotting, and sniffling that been going on for the last 2 years. Everybody is getting sicker. And this is the bad part. It's not killing as many people, but it's making people physically ill, like your joint pains, it's hard on your arthritis, it's hard on your joints, it's hard on your lungs, it's hard on your respiratory system, and everybody is doing it. Everybody is. No matter where you go, whether you're wearing a mask or you ain't, all you keep hearing kids snot running down around they lip like a wider mustache, and the parents ain't doing nothing about it, right? So to me, I look at it as this. This stuff is spreading like a California blaze. No matter whether I don't care if it came from outer space or Dr. Giggles made it in his secret science lab. I don't care where it came from, it's happening. And that part is true. Because we'll get into that debate all day. It's man-made. I don't care. I don't even care about that. Okay? I'm talking about it exists and it's messing people up. Period. So with that being said, everybody is worried about the food shortage, right? I was driving to Mississippi, and every time I stopped at any store, everywhere, on the produce, wherever I'm at, everybody hacking and coughing and sneezing and snotting. A lot of people don't believe in masks, but them be the main ones doing all the snotting and sniffing. I just need you to think about something for a second. All my gardeners. Why do you think so many people is getting sick? It ain't just that this thing may be airborne, but people walking around coughing, snotting, and sniffing all over the products and the merchandise. You go to the produce section. I went to go grab me some plums the other day while I was out of town, and this lady said, I just looked at her like, really? Really though? I promise you this. I'm not all the way mad that she did that. It woke me up. It was gross and it was rude as hell, but it woke me up. It woke me up to think that some people, they have they have no regulations on themselves of, I don't want to get nobody else sick. I don't care if it's this thing going around now or it's just a common cold. These people are walking around the stores snotting and sneezing on all the food. Okay? Now, again, this is for my gardeners and the people that aren't gardening yet and the beginner gardeners. There's several different things floating around right now. If you're watching the news and you're paying attention to worldwide, situations, there are several things floating around that I don't want to have nothing to do with. Hey, Ession Family Garden, gross stuff, okay? Some of this stuff ain't gonna kill you, but it'll make your life a living hell. If you're not gardening and growing your own food, forget the food shortage crap. How about the contamination? How about the contamination of our food that we do have? You think for 1 minute, soon I said, baby, as soon as I get home, I'm repotting that coffee, I'm repotting that tea, I'm putting that peach in a pot, I said, I'm going off. If you ain't growing your own food, your lettuce, your kale, your brassicas, your doggone okra, all of what you can grow, any and everything you can grow, because the stores do have food. A lot, I know it's a lot of people say the stores is going bald head. Oh Lord, not in my city. It's not. Not on my side of town. It's not. But even if the store is plentiful, do you want to eat it? After Mary Jean just sneezed, and as soon as she sneezed, she picked the stuff up off and wiped it off like. This is what I saw now. So that means you shot something, you shot something on here. That's what you did. And you seen it fly out, and you see you shoot it out. If I wasn't staring at her dead in her face because I was behind the woman about to get my pears and stuff, I mean my plums and stuff, right? So if I wasn't there, she would have just walked away. And a lot of us get the fruit. We'll get the fruit. Oh, that might be too much wind on me. We'll get the doggone fruit, and as soon as we get to the car, pass one back to your kid. Now you just brought Helter Skelter home with you after she just got done snotting on your doggone food. Now, they say this, whatever it is, can last on surfaces of food and hard surfaces for some days. Wash your food. If you get your food from the store, wash your dang on food. And I'm guilty of it myself. I'm guilty of, I'm trying to get this fan without letting it hit the mic. I'm guilty of crunching on an apple right out the store, wipe it down with my towel and then go and eat. Man, it take more than that. This crap ain't gonna cut it no more. This ain't gonna cut it no more. So here's what I'm saying. I don't care about the food shortage because it ain't quite like that. It is and it ain't. It is in some places and it ain't in some places. For the most part, can we all agree? Can we all agree that everybody is getting sick? I don't want to hear about where it came from. I don't want to hear about it's a scam or nothing. Let's just talk about, are people getting sick? Are people coughing, snotting, and sneezing in the middle of July? Okay? We ain't talking about the holidays and it been cold and icy and snow and no. Nah, it's 100 degrees outside. Everybody is sick with something. I think we can all agree on that. Forget the worst, the mess, the other mess, where it came from, who made it, I don't care. But we can all agree on one thing. Yeah, people is getting it, whatever it is, and people are sick. I don't care about the agenda, if there is one, I don't care. All I know is it's working and people are sick. Now, instead of us bouncing all around every 5 seconds, we really need to watch our tailbones. Grow as much of your own food as you possibly can. I got home from Mississippi last night, 12:30 in the morning. 12:30 last night I got home. I woke up this morning at 7 o'clock. I slept late because I came in late, right? Immediately, I'm like, man, I need to go ahead and get planting some of my stuff. Immediately, I got If you see my backyard, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare because I'm having construction done. But I told her, I can't wait. I got to get this stuff planted. I can't let this food fail me. Hey, African Dreaming, what's going on, man? Say real talk, bruh. Foreigners get sick all the time from fresh fruits here. The folks here know to wash it. Amen. Amen. I'm telling you, family, African Dreaming, man. See, this is what I was telling y'all about. They removing people from your channel. Yeah, okay, I got you, African Dreaming. Man, I knew something was wrong. So, I don't care what nobody say. I'm not trying to look macho or cool for nobody. I'm going to wear a mask. When I was a nurse, we wore masks anyway. We wore a mask even all you did was break your leg or something. Man, no, man. I look at it like this. We all, and I don't know you. You don't know me. But don't you got something to lose? Do you want to gamble to think this is fake? Do you want to take that gamble? Be like, look at all the people now that said it's fake. You know how many people I watched die that I talked to personally that said this is fake? I have talked to people personally on the phone that said this is fake. And they are not here anymore from that fake thing that killed them. So you can say whatever you want. I'm not taking no chances. I got a lot of things to accomplish still here on this rock. And I'm not done yet. I sure the hell ain't gonna let me trying to prove that this ain't politics. This ain't politics. This ain't political. You understand? People think it's political. So if you see a dude sneezing and snotting, this is what I've seen so far. I've seen when people wear a mask, this is what they say. Stupid Democrats. Then you hear people that you see them not wearing a mask. You say stupid Republicans. I've heard that with my own ears. We have literally made this political. You took your own safety in your own hands and made something so. That's like saying you got toenail fungus. Doggone independence. That's insane. That's insane. I'm not taking no chances for nobody. I don't care. You know how many times somebody says something to me because I got on a mask? I'm somebody's daddy. And my kids is grown, but they ain't done growing. You understand? Just because you 30 years old, they still need me to point them in the right direction. Plain and simple. If you don't even care about your own damn self, man, I know you got somebody that care for you, somebody that love you, somebody that wants you around, somebody that needs you around. And I'm just saying, I love my kids. I love them dearly with all my heart. But I know my kids do some knucklehead things sometime, and I gotta check them a little bit. I gotta put them back on track. Every now and then. I don't care if they older. Sometimes, man, you just need that elder person in your life. I'm the daddy. I'm the husband. I got a job to do. And I'm not, that comes first before trying to prove to the rest of the world that I'm hardcore and I ain't wearing no mask or nothing, because this ain't gonna kill me. Because I promise you this, a lot of people don't want to talk about it, especially right here on this doggone thing. It's 520 something people in here, and I promise you this. I understand why a lot of people don't want to talk about it, because it gets political. But I'm gonna tell you this, out of 523 people in here, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say about 500 of us been sick. Don't lie to yourself. You lying to you, not me. Out of 520 something people in here, 500 of us have started sneezing, snotting, and coughing one time or another in the last 2 years or so. And the other half that's not here, they're not here for a reason. So, One of the ways we can kind of stop the spread of this, man, we need to start growing our own stuff indoors. That's what I was going to get to about the coffee. Through my research, I learned you can be growing some of these plants right here in your windowsill. Hey, Zach Price, what's going on, man? Say he had it twice. A lot of us is getting sick, man. We don't want to talk about it because people make it political, and then it go off into the twilight zone. All them weirdos start coming in. You just want to do, and it gets stupid. No, you cannot deny it. You can't deny it. This ain't politics. This ain't the red or the blue. This is straight up science. And if you don't believe in science, you probably sniffing and snotting too. You can't lie about that part. You can't make that part up. So I'm looking at it like this. I really need to get out here. Everybody like, where's your garden and stuff? And when you gonna get back in the garden? I stay in the garden anyway. I got a lot of stuff going on that someday I'm going to be able to let you guys in on. And I'm doing a lot of traveling, a lot of networking, a lot of business opportunities. I told y'all about the beard. I'm not even going to go there. A lot of business opportunities opened up to me. A lot of wonderful things open. Everybody don't know why I'm on the thing every day because, this networking game, okay? I just got back from Mississippi last night, 12 a.m., 12:30 a.m. I'm here planting all the rest of my tropical trees today, watering everything in my garden today, and I'm leaving. How many people are in Orlando, Florida? I'm on my way back to, I'm going to hit Savannah. I'm going to come shake Black Tropical Homestead hand again and pick up a few things. And then I'm heading back to Florida. Back to Florida. I know this sounds crazy to everybody because they don't understand. Like, that don't make no sense. Didn't he just get back from Florida a few weeks ago? I'm going to tell you this, family. I told y'all this. Number one, I'm in the first session on grow your own doggone food. Grow your own, eat your own. Because right now, it may just save your life. And I'm not talking about keeping food in your belly, but keeping you from catching somebody else's demons that they sneezing out on the doggone salad dressing. That's what I'm talking about. Okay? So yeah, I've been on a loose, and we ain't even done. We're not even close to done. Sublime say going to Florida house hunting. Could be. Let's put it like this. I think next I'm gonna head down to. I'm gonna have to go. It's Louisiana, all parts of Florida, North Carolina. Georgia. Georgia is next. I wish I could tell y'all what's going on, but all I can say is that's the end of that. And I'm going to say this. I said this a million times earlier this year. How many people work a full-time job? How many people work a full-time job? Thank you, Chan Robinson. Thank you. Said, Led, I'm out here sneezing in these streets right now. See? Everybody is, and you can't hide it. It ain't like you can fake it no more. Everybody is sneezing. Okay. You can't fake it no more. And if you ain't growing elderberry, my elderberry cuttings is coming up. I'm about to have them elderberry cuttings because that's what saved my life. Elderberry, raw honey, citrus, and your own. You can use your own liquor or your own. Okay, that hot toddy of my own stuff out of my own yard, man. I gotta say, besides God Himself, that helped save my life. That helped save my life. My own garden helped save my life. So, okay. I drink elderberry tea. Led, can you bring me a cutting to kiss me? I'm on a mission. I don't think I'm gonna be doing too much stopping. Oh man, y'all made me forget what did I say? Where everybody raised their hand. It was soursop moringa for me. and my wife. My elderberry seeds did not survive. Do elderberries grow in Ohio? Yes, they do. Veronica, burnt brass homestead. The mass conversation is tough. On the one hand, there's some protection from passing germs, but on the other hand, we are weakening our immune system. And burnt brass, that's a freaking lie. I don't like talking about it because this is the kind of stuff that happens. And burnt brass, that's a lie. That I don't know whether you made it up or somebody told you that bull crap. Cause I wore a mask for 10 years in a hospital. How is my immune system weakened? That's ridiculous. That's so utterly. Are you serious? When I hear stuff like that, I'm an LP and been wearing masks for years. Thank you, Victoria. When I hear stuff like that, the only thing I can say is, where the hell did you hear that foolishness from? Every person I hear say that. Here's a fact. Here's a fact. The air inside your house, is more toxic than outside. Because every time you cut on your heating ducts, your heat or your air condition, you have all forms of mold in your heating ducts. You're breathing that crap all day, all night, while you sleep, when you wake, when you shower, you're breathing that up. In your pipes, in your plumbing, if you still even have galvanized plumbing, let's just say you don't even have galvanized plumbing, you got copper or PVC. You don't even know what the hell PVC is, number one. Number two, if you got brass, have you ever done any plumbing? See, I used to own property, and I used to have to replumb my whole houses because I used to refurbish them. Have you ever looked inside of a brass pipe that's been in a house for 5 to maybe 50 years? I don't think you want to see that. When people be telling me a mask is going to kill you and wear out your immune system, do me a favor. Replace your kitchen sink. When you replace your kitchen sink, look in the pipe. Look inside the pipe. When you looking at the hot and the cold, look inside the pipe of both that you drink every single day. And you tell me about a mask is the thing that's killing us. Miss me with that, man. Yeah, I no disrespect to you, my friend, but I have zero tolerance for ignorance. Anything else, man, I'll let fly. I'll let foolishness fly, anything. I can't deal with lies or ignorance. Weakening your immune system? Oh my God. Oh my God. That has got to be the most dumbest thing. I'm not calling you dumb. I'm going to say this. Please go do some more reading. Please. No. Go ahead and check it out yourself. Do more research before you open your mouth, because that'll make, look, it's almost 600 people in here looking at you like, he gonna be the next one on that list. Please, I promise you, man, do more research before we speak like that. You know what kind of shoes do you have on? Look at this, watch this. It's a lot of people wearing Crocs right now, right? A lot of people wearing Crocs. What is this made of? This is absorbing through your socks and up into your feet, whatever chemicals this is. Why do you think this wears away after so long? Where does it go? When you wear out the Adidas sign and stuff, where does that go? That's being worn down, broken down, and absorbing off into your body. And then people say, I ain't wearing no mask. That's a conspiracy theory. But you will wear this, and this is made out of Jeepers Creepers, far as I know. Your shirt and its synthetic materials is made, you don't know, it says synthetic material. What does that mean? Synthetic, of course, means non-natural, but okay, what is it? We got to do better than that, family. We do. We do. We need to think a little hard. We do before we go to talking. Right, you putting on makeup, you put on deodorant, you gluing on your hair, you gluing on your eyelashes. My brothers, same stuff, because I seen some of y'all glue on some hair too. I don't get it, but you know what it is? Nah, man. No. You working on your car, you ain't got on no gloves, and you got oil all up and down your arms and stuff. Where you think that stuff is going? This is the most absorbent part of your body, your skin. Your skin is a sponge. Did you know you can get high by touching drugs like this? Have you ever went and took a drug test and then they told you came back positive? They won't tell you for what. They just tell you can't have a job. You came back positive. Have you ever been the one going home like, what the hell? They racist. They racist, man. Cause they saw I was a brother, so they ain't hire me, cause I came in cleaner than everybody else. Guess what, man? I was one of them dudes, man. If you hanging out if you hanging out with some of your people and they might be doing something unsavory, but you cool, man, whatever is in the air or whatever you like, hey man, pass me that. Oh yeah, you want this? Okay. You want some? Man, I'm cool. I don't get down. You just absorbed that drug in your body. You got a drug test to take in the morning to get this new job. Next thing you know, they like, nope. You know good and well on your life you don't do drugs. But they told you failed the drug test, right? Right, somebody said poppy seeds, you ate a egg McMuffin, and now you got to pay for it. I'm telling you, miss me with that ignorant stuff, man. So, with people being out here sick, I'm going to get off of that. With people being out here sick, man, grow your own food. Because see what I'm saying? That right there. Listen to, we going to use ignorance as a lesson. We going to use ignorance as a lesson. People like that said he ain't wearing no mask because it ruins your immune system. Is at Walmart sneezing on the salad. No, man. No. This is how we're getting sicker because the ignorance is thicker than peanut butter. I think you misunderstood my comment. No worries. What did you mean? Man. I don't know. I don't know. I probably did misunderstand it, but it was a lesson for everybody. I'm just saying, man, when we saying stuff like that, man, you got 600 people listening to you. And when you say that, before I said anything, other people said it. We got to watch what we saying, man. I'm sure if I misunderstood it, man, I'm sorry, but it was still a good lesson, and I'm sorry you had to be at the end of that because them kind of words, man, I don't like talking like that, man. I joke around, I play around, but I don't know if you ever seen dead people, man. I know you hear about it on the news. See, with me, a lot of people hear about death on the news. They hear about it. They know somebody that passed away. When you heard about it or see it on the news, you use the word passed away. When you watch somebody take their last breath, they died. And that changes you. It also changes some of the stuff you say. When you literally watch a person take their last breath, whether you're just a bystander on the side watching, or you're the person trying to help this person get a few more breaths in and try to bring them back to this earth. When you see somebody literally take their last breath and you the last thing they looking at, you watch what you say. And that's why I'm sorry that my PSTD kicked in, but man, I don't like that, man. I don't watch people die from the dumbest stuff, and then it's stuff like that help cause their affliction. So, anyway, man, Get out there and grow your own food. Go put some stuff in the ground, put some stuff in the dirt, and grow your own stuff because, again, there's people out there that's sick and they don't care. And then it's people like this gentleman, whether he said it right or wrong, that's out here in the open. Man, here, catch. Man, we got to stop that, man. I don't care where it came from. All I know is it's making people sick, and it's getting worse. In the beginning, we was talking about people dying. People ain't dying no more. It's almost, I don't even want to get into that because conspiracy theory people going to come. It's almost Walking Dead like, because people are literally walking around here barely making it. Sick, leaned over, coughing, snotting. We're seeing napkins and tissue paper in the trash can and out in the street blowing around with blood on it. Think, man, I can't make this up. Or green mucus with blood on it, tissue, man, rolling around in the parking lot where your kids is about to walk with their shoes. So, I'm going to let that go. I'm going to go out here and finish planting this food up. I'm going to do my best to record it. And anybody in Orlando, Florida, I see you. Hey, 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 uh. That's all. That's the only way you can hear me. What restaurant was that we was at? With Gigi now. Was that Fridays? I'm gonna be at Fridays in Kissimmee for a minute. I'm gonna let everybody know when I get down there. I hope to meet somebody down there in the morning or tomorrow afternoon. I'm on a mission. So everybody, I'm gonna get on out of here and I'm gonna plant this stuff and I'm gonna re-show y'all, hey, precious SoCal Gardener said, when you visiting Blazing Cali. Cali, I'm coming to Cali. I'm gonna come there and I'm gonna see Pooh Bear, homesteading with Pooh Bear. I gotta go to San Bernardino. Let me remember. I gotta go to a few different parts of California. San Bernardino. I gotta look at my paper again. But yeah, I'll be there soon. So we have 5 coffee plants. Hopefully we get blooms. Precious SoCal Gardener says, social backyard, raised bed gardener. Hello. Great. Cannot wait to see the second part of this. Missed the last one. That's okay, because I'm going to hurry up. I'm going to go out here and hurry up and record it because it's great information and I want to get it out there without burning the top of my head off. Everybody have a wonderful day. Get out there and plant something because Muggs is sneezing on the food. They sneezing on the food. Please, forget the shortages. Muggs is sick, man. And you'll wear a mask, you'll do everything in your power, right? Your hand sanitizer, you wash your hands, boom. Let me tell you something else. Now, before I go, what my son told me. He come out the bathroom. He said, Dad, you see that? No, what happened? That dude didn't even wash his hands. I said, he didn't? No, and then he touched the door because I'm wondering why my son bumbling out the door. He trying to open the door without using his hands because this other dude just got off from dropping a deuce and, he walked out. Oh, we know, because I know some people like, how you know you were dropping a deuce? We smelt it. And I hope that's what that was, either that or he ain't from this planet. Just leave and not wash his hands, man. It's people like that, man. It's people like that. You know one of the ones you come in the public bathroom like, Jesus, oh. They can hear you too when you're like, oh my God. They in there and they lift their feet up so they can pretend ain't nobody in there. Man, oh Lord. I'd rather go outside and pee behind a tree. Sometimes I feel like, man, sniffing up somebody else's boom boom is like You breathing that up. That can't be good for your lungs in no way, form, or fashion. It can't be. Anyway, yeah. So it's people out there, man, ain't even washing their hands. You know, didn't you say you seen a lady? Or was that Nana? Did you? When we was in Florida, she got road rash. Listen, people ain't washing their hands, man. People snotting, sniffing, and sneezing all over your food. Forget the shortages. All the food that's left is go. I was stuck in traffic in Alabama behind a car, and all this dude did for, now we stuck in traffic, so we inching. All he did for about 2 miles was out the window. I'm behind him. I let this other car stop so this other car can come and cut in front of me. I don't want to breathe whatever crumbs and residuals he got blowing in the wind coming back to my car. He got 2 big old dogs in the backseat. What's the name of them dogs? They always carry that on cartoons. They carry that whiskey out there for the people in Alaska. What's them dogs? Beethoven dogs. Somebody help me. I know you done seen Beethoven with that big brown and white dog. And they carry them little jugs of liquor up under their chin and stuff. Saint Bernards. He got 2 big Saint Bernard heads in a Toyota Corolla. So the dogs are so big, they half of their body hanging out the side windows, and they keep getting in the front seat with this little woman and this man. I'm wondering what's making him spit so much. Yeah, Big Cujo dog. Yeah. But he keeps doing it. It ain't. So think about this. He's clearing something out. He ain't chewing that stuff. This dude is spitting out green stuff. Yeah, Cujo. Cujo was with that dog. He all wet and stuff. You know, in cartoons they had that jug of liquor up on them to go help people that done froze half to death. But think about that. When you spitting a loogie out the window, man, that got a mist to it that you can't see. That's blowing everywhere. And I'm behind there. I let that car get in front of me. I get in your lane. Your lane ain't moving at all. I'd rather sit over there than sit behind this man with 2 of them liquor dogs back there. I don't know what that's about. None of that. So, grow your own doggone food. Grow your own, eat your own. And I think we might live to fight another day. I promise you. I am not going out like that. We're going out trying to prove ourselves to who? Other people that don't even know or like you or care about you. You're trying to prove to people that don't even know you that you're not scared of whatever this is floating around in the air. I ain't got time for that. You got somebody that loves you. You got somebody that needs you to hang around a little bit longer. You got somebody that loves you. So all I'm saying, if you don't even care about yourself, if you don't care about yourself, and this is also for people that's thinking about doing themselves harm. If you don't even care about yourself, you care about somebody. And you need to know somebody does care about you. They don't have to convey it to you every single day that they love you or they miss you. That does not mean they don't love you, care for you, or miss you. You need to ask them before you go doing something like that. Go ask somebody, do they love you? Do they care for you? Because you don't have no idea. Here's the thing that gets me about people that do themselves harm. They thought nobody loved them, nobody cared, there was no answers, there was no other option, and then they harmed themselves, and then their funeral was huge. Everybody that truly loved and cared for that person is at the funeral. And I always wonder if they up there and can look down and see this. Like if you would, sometime family, you need to go see your people, talk to your people to realize, man, find out who love you, who miss you, who care about you before you go falling into a deep, dark place of depression. Man, somebody love you. Somebody care for you. Somebody miss you. Somebody love you. And guess what else? Somebody just got done talking about you. Every time somebody die and they harm themselves, what do we all say? Man, I was just talking about him. We were just talking about him, right? We were just talking about going to kick it with him. Or I ain't seen him in a minute. I'm going to have to call him. People that do harm to themselves like that, and people that just don't know, if you don't care about wearing a mask, you don't care whether you live or die, believe me, somebody else do. This ain't all about us. It's not all about you. We put on this earth to network and care for one another. This ain't just about you. If you don't love yourself, you owe everybody else that love. So, man, somebody needs you. You just never talk to. Guess what? Here's one that you ain't gonna believe. Somebody is madly in love with you. Everybody keep thinking I'm gonna always be single. Somebody out there and you don't even know it. Get the shaking every time they hear your voice. Get the trembling every time they see you, every time you pass by, and they're too scared to tell you because they're so madly in love with you. They are scared. You walking around thinking nobody cares, nobody wants you, nobody loves you, so I ain't wearing no mask. I'ma do what I want. I'ma take risks. I'ma skydive with no parachute and everything. Somebody don't want no harm to come to you. Think of it like this. Before I go, think of it like this. There's a person out there that wants my life, that wants to live like me. They see things I have or things that they want that I may possess. They want to be like me. And they're looking at me like, oh my God, they living fat, right? Right. I'm looking at this other guy next door thinking, man, I wish I could be living like that. Look at their house. Look at their car. I want to be living like that. That man's super rich. He looking at billionaires like, man, I wish I could be living like that. You think that your life sucks, and it's always somebody out there that wish they had your life. Wish they was in your position. Wish they had your husband. Wish they had your children. Wish they had your wife, because they look at you and like, man, it must be wonderful. So think about that before you go wanting to do yourself harm or think like that. You might want to ask around, man. There's people out here that love you and care about you. So I'm saying all this because I want people to take a little bit more precaution. Again, if you don't love yourself and you don't think you're needed, somebody definitely needs you. Somebody wants you in their life and you just don't know about it. I'm just saying. Okay, and I'm gonna stop right there because I'm about to go way deeper. Matter of fact, it's about to make me cry a little bit. So everybody, do me a favor. I'm gonna put that video out. And before I go, HTI, Hood Tech Institute, my new channel. Go over to Hood Tech 73. I'm going to be introducing not just those old videos that y'all keep seeing, because I'm just getting that stuff over there. That whole channel is just going to be about technology. All the stuff that I keep showing y'all here on Live Farm 73, we're going to get back in the garden on this channel. And on Hood Tech is where we're going to start having all our technical stuff with all the generators and the refrigerators and the ice coolers and all the cool gadgets like I'm Batman or something over there. We're going over there so we can discuss technology, so I can answer your questions in real time instead of I put out a product and I got to move on. On Hood Tech 73, thank you, Hands in the Dirt. On Hood Tech 73, aka Hood Tech Institute, we're going to be over there talking about all this wonderful stuff that y'all keep purchasing and you don't know how to use it. You don't know what to do with it. We're going to be over there talking about how to use these canners. I'm going to show you how I was taught to can. Homestead Heart taught me, and I'm just going to be over there showing you what she showed me. All of this technology and stuff that I do, all the stuff that I build, all the stuff that I make, that's going to be a better platform for me to be over there, because some of it does not have nothing to do with gardening. Some of it just has to do with living a little bit better, a little bit easier, making things a little bit more convenient. All right? So please go over and check out Hood Tech 73, because we will be getting in depth with all of the solar power generators of all sorts. I have a lot of stuff. I have so much stuff coming. I kid you not. I cannot get in my garage. And it's stuff that it really does not pertain to gardening, but I know you want it because you the one to keep asking me for it. All right? So thank you so much, you guys. Live Farm Server 3. I love you guys, and I'm out. Peace. I forgot something. If nobody else loves you, I do. I love you. I'm out.